Well, it's been, I believe, a couple weeks since I've made a video on my garden. Don't really know how long it's been, but thought I'd show the garden a little bit here and some of the differences in some of the plants. Like with these right here, these are jalapeno peppers, and as you see, the little helicopter things from the maple trees has been falling all over everything. And this is what the peppers look like when you plant them. You get them from the store and already, unless you got a greenhouse, and I don't know if they'd let me build a greenhouse out here or not since I'm in the city. So right here I got these jalapeno peppers there, and then this is what they look like when you plant them from seed. So they still kind of small, and those are sweet peppers right there. There's a little icon for that, and that's lettuce over there. So we've been growing this stuff in tires just to see how good they do. And these are tomatoes right here. They are coming up, but they're not coming up real fast. It's like the lettuce stuff is not doing as well in those areas. Okay. And then over here is my lettuce and radishes, and I thought I would make a little salad out of this and show you how you can cut leaves straight out of your pots or out of the ground wherever you got your stuff planted at. So you can make you a whole salad by just cutting off some of the leaves instead of just pulling the whole plant up. That way it can regrow. Yeah, other people's got like terms and stuff that you can use of coming back and getting more lettuce. And I got two different kinds of lettuce here. I don't remember the names of them, but you can see like there's this kind of a yellowish leaf that's got kind of crinkled up a little bit, and then I got this straight leaf lettuce. And as you can see, this lettuce did very well inside of this pot over here. So put this little stool over here to see if I can set this here and show you cutting a few leaves off, what you can do to make you a salad. And I'll put it in this little bowl here. So you just get down in here and you cut some of the bigger leaves out. And it's a little crowded in here, so getting a few of these is going to kind of help it out, give this a little bit more room. And they say don't cut it close to the core of the lettuce, because then it can't regrow. And you keep the middle ones, or the smaller ones, still growing. That way the plant can keep continuing to grow with the bigger plants. And you see here, I'd only cut a few things. I've already got me a bowl of salad, but this ain't done yet, because I'm gonna add some more things to it. So I'm gonna keep you here on the stool and move it over here. And this right here is my spinach. So I'll just sit here and pick these leaves off, all the bigger ones that I can see. Then you can have you a little bit of spinach here in the salad. And there's plenty of it in here too. This is a little crowded and overgrown in here too. So I don't know if I would consider it a mistake or not, but everything's growing pretty good, so I don't really consider it a mistake if it's doing what you want it to do. I just need to pull out some of the stuff I want to eat, some of the bigger leaves, and let the smaller ones continue to get bigger. See, now the salad's kind of overgrown here, but I ain't done yet. I can mix it up when I get back inside. Then over here, I got radishes. So I'll just pull a couple of these here up, and these are like almost all on top of the ground. There's one of them right here. There's a nice big radish here to add to it, and there's a bigger one. This one's a little bit more elongated. I have to wash these off when I get them in there. And pull this one right here that's split a little bit. Usually when a plant split, it means it's getting a little too much water, water. So it's been raining here a lot. So I'll put 3 radishes there with the spinach and the lettuce. And when you pull some of those radishes out, give room for the other ones. What I did with the radishes, I made little holes, but I made them a little bit longer, and I made a line of radish seeds. And then with the lettuce, I made circle holes and just made a little circle and put the seeds on it, and then I put dirt over the top of it. They say once these lettuce and stuff start seeding, then the lettuce ain't no good to eat anymore. There's my peppers right over here, and there's my tomatoes. My tomatoes are growing a little bit faster in the ground. Seems like tomatoes like it better in the ground. I'm gonna have to cut some of this foliage away from it so that it ain't shading it too much. Those flowers are still going. And these over here, oh yeah, I had to do something with these. Had to redig it a little bit because these smaller little purple plants, they was getting kind of crowded. So I dug some holes out a little bit farther away and replanted them because these bigger flowers were outgrowing them and growing over the top of them. So I spread them out a little bit. And then there's 2 more on this side that I moved out. So they're growing a little bit taller. I don't know which one of these are perennials and which one ain't, but whatever ones come back next year, I'll know. If none of them are, they ain't. And this one seems to be the only one of these that's surviving. It's like a little furry white leaf plant. Yeah, it's still looking pretty. I ended up cutting some of the foliage off these trees here, and I spread it around the edges a little bit and let it kind of help fertilize the ground a little bit. And then over here's where I kind of set up to hang out with my friends and family when they come over. Got a little fire pit over there in the middle, little fire spot. Then these right here are actually grades from the top of an old elevator. They were like chrome, and I painted them green, and I hung them from these flower hangers. So we sat out here and we watched the little fires at night. These are my fruit trees. That's my pear tree. That's my apple tree. My cherry tree. I used to have a plum tree over there, but it got some kind of black fungus on it and it killed it all off. Right over there is a fire pit. That was there before I even moved in here, and it's all overgrown with this vines that I had planted over here, and it made it all the way across the cement over to that fire pit grill. It's made of brick. If you look real close, you can see the brick in there. And I just let it grow all over it, kind of like an ornament. Got me a little owl on the top of it. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. And I put me another owl over here. It's got one of those heads that kind of turns when the wind blows. And then right over here we got like some little ornamental birds that we put over here to kind of ornament this log. That the log's not part of a tree, it's just a log that we set there to set ornaments on it. And right here this branch was getting kind of old, so we cut it down, gave a little bit more light here in this area, a little bit more open. And it's real open over this way. That's where we had cut this big tree down, that one where the owl's sitting on top of it. and so we got a lot more light in that area. That's why I built my garden there. It's because it's got more light. I almost did it on the other side of the fence, but you know, living around other people, you don't know if they'll come up and start stealing stuff out of your yard. So there's the end of my video. Till next time. Got me a little raven here, got from the store. It's like sitting on a skull and some bricks or books. It's like a Halloween ornament, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I bought it and set it out here as a yard ornament, like my little raven. All right, spend time with your family while you can, because you never know what tomorrow brings. Till next time, see you later.